have another empties videos, my dears. Another empties. And this time the category is bronzers. And I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bronzers, my dears. 6 bronzers in the past couple of months. Now, if you're interested in finding out what my thoughts are of these, the prices, what I ever repurchase, what I not, who these bronzers would be good for, hell, then keep watching, my dears. Keep watching. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for pushing the little play button. I really appreciate it. Now today I'll be going over the 6 bronzers I finished. My empty bronzers! Yay! Another empties. But before I dive into the products and let you know my thoughts, would it be a repurchase, and who I think they will be good for, I just want to remind you, please consider subscribing. And remember to push the little notification bell, because it will let you know when my videos are up and loaded, my dears. Just in case, please follow me on all of my social medias on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat, because it will let you know when my videos are up and loaded, my dears. So, with no further ado, let me stop yapping and let's get straight into the pot. Well, good morning, my dears. And I mean good morning. It's Friday morning. Okay, decided to get up. I washed, masked my hair, did a very colorful look. I just love this look that I came up with. If you are interested in this tutorial, just FYI, I did use the Loreal palette, this palette right over here. But if you're interested in how I created this look, let me know, comment below, and it could be my next video. Let me know your thoughts. Also placing all the products that I used on my face down in the description below, just in case you're interested, because I did do quite a bit of mixing around a few products. Alright, so for today, I'm going to go straight into bronzers that I basically emptied. They're done, they're good, I moved on to other things. So, a lot of these products, some of these are like from the same brand, interestingly enough, which I didn't realize it. Taking me a while, because before, if you've been with me in my channel, I appreciate it if you still are, I've usually done empties where it's a whole bunch of different products in one shot, but I've come to notice that I do have a few comments to where you guys enjoyed the separation of the empties. That way you have a better idea of like, ooh, she's talking about the foundation, did that work, or that blush, or whatever it may be, because it's a lot easier to organize what you actually want to know instead of waiting forever and then just don't want to deal with it. I understand, and I actually enjoyed this little mini series of the empties of 2020. Let me know. Let me go ahead and dive into the products. Now the first thing that's nice and big and staring straight into my face is the TooFaced. Of course, this is the Natural Lush Bronzer Satin Dew Tone Bronzer. It is 0.63 ounces. Okay, this, my dears, I love the packaging. And this is the price right over here, just in case you were wondering. This is the TooFaced, and it has the beautiful peacock, the flowers. It has a little bird. I'm not quite sure what kind of bird it is, because it has like, it looks like 3 little hairs. And it has a butterfly, like pink roses and everything. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's a big pan. It's a little dirty, I'm sorry. And yeah, I hate the pan. Now, if you're wondering, I did do a whole video when this came out, like a bunch of products that TooFaced did. This video right over here, just in case you haven't checked it out yet. But this product right over here, I absolutely love. Now, here's the thing about this. It is fairly light. If you are a deeper complected, I would not recommend this, because if you want this by itself, like I'm gonna try to dig as much as I can. This is the color that it shows up. If you are a deeper complected, I do not think that will show up on your skin. If you are my complexion and lighter, yes, but here's the thing about this. You're gonna need a very, very dense brush to get in here, because if you get a fluffy brush, it's not gonna show up. But this one right over here, like if I just want those no makeup days, I don't just use this or just that. I actually do mix both of the dual together. That's just my favorite preference of using them. I do get like a dense brush and just put it, you know, go ahead and bronze my face and be done. If I want those extremely, because believe it or not, I do have those extremely light makeup look to like those barely there. You just want to add a little something, just freaking at least for me. That way I could just feel a little bit more warm and alive, which is why I love color, because I feel more alive, my dears. At least that could just be me. I mean, I'm wearing Brant. How can you not feel alive? I'm just saying. And, you know, do that. It's going to be spring, summer. I just figured, why not wear bright colors? Because just because we are a hashtag stay-at-home situation with the whole Corona COVID-19 situation, that doesn't mean you can't dress up just for you, my dears. Or at least what I think, dress up for the soul. But the other way that I love to use this, I would use like my regular bronzer, whatever I have underneath, and I can actually use this as a topper, like on top as you blend. So that actually helps give it a little bit more of a glow. Like, this is not shimmer to where you're gonna have sparkles everywhere. No, they actually made this formula quite nice to where you have a little bit of a glow. So that's what I like to use it, mostly as toppers. To my knowledge, they do not have any other shades, because this one just says less bronzer natural, less bronzer but a natural lust line. I don't believe they have another color. But like I said, I think this is just this. If you're my skin tone and lighter, I think this will work. Best recommendation as a topper. If you're deeper complected, unfortunately, I don't think it will work. But is this a repurchase? Of course! I know, we're starting off in a very awesome, positive note. So this I absolutely love. The next one, I didn't realize the majority of these products, just FYI, they're all high-end products. And no drugstore. I am so sorry, I didn't realize that. But the next one, remember how I said a lot of it's like the same line? I have another TooFaced product. This is the TooFaced Snow Bunny Luminous Bronzer. Are you seeing a theme here? I like luminous bronzers, probably because I don't have oily skin, I don't have dry skin, I have normal skin, but I like to have that little bit of glow. And especially with the spring and summer coming, I think glow is completely the way to go. Now, if you have dry skin, this works. If you have oily skin, I will go towards the matte. I won't really go too much on the glowy bronzers situation. Just letting you know. This is gone. It's taken me a while to go through some of these, and some I've gone through a lot faster than I thought. But this is the Snow Bunny Luminous Bronzer. Now, this is an older bronzer that TooFaced has had. This isn't new. It is fantastic, and I love using this exactly how I use the TooFaced Lush Bronzer. I don't like using it just by itself. I like using it as a topper. So, like I said, if you're a deeper complexion, I wouldn't recommend this, but if you're my skin tone and lighter, that would be the best recommendation that I would tell you. Would this be a repurchase? I'm gonna say no, not because it's a bad product. It's not, like, seriously it's not. The only reason I haven't is because I have found a lot of bronzers that are about the same or even better. Just like out of these two, I would prefer this one. I love it, and it's a lot bigger, it lasts longer, and what do you think? And it's just a bigger pan and a better value for the price, because this is basically the comparison of the prices of these two. Which one would you choose? I still go for this one. Even though this is a fantastic product, they basically do the same function. I'd rather do this one. So this one, no. The next one I went to, don't kill me, please don't kill me. Another TooFaced. I know. That's just how the product ended up being. I don't know. When I buy bronzers, I buy them. I don't really go to my collection and say, how many of these do I have? It just happened that way. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize until I started looking through everything. Now, this is the TooFaced Bronze Peach. It's a melting powder bronzer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. This is in the shade Toasted Peach. Now, this one came out when the peach TooFaced line came out, I think last year. I think, if my memory serves me correctly, or a little bit before, but it wasn't too long ago. Yeah, it's used. Now, I like the packaging. It's cute. It's like a little peach. It's actually really cute. That's as far as I'm going to go about this product. The packaging is cute, but there's a couple of issues. Like when you open this, you see how the glue kind of came off? Yeah, this only lasted in here like maybe a day, and after that it kind of went off one day when I was doing my makeup. Yeah, so not a big fan of the inside. And then also here, it looks like it would be darker because this is the natural Lush bronzer. This one will have more, right? Swatched. The thing with this is that this doesn't show up on your face. You can use a very light, fluffy brush or a condensed brush or a hard brush, no matter what. It doesn't come on your face. Now, if you use your finger like I did and you put it here, yes. But the problem is, even if you're like, fine, I'll just use what God gave me, the finger, and then use a brush just to spread it out, it just disappears. It goes poof, it's gone. So I'm not sure about this formula. I know they were trying a new formula with this. Melting powder, no. If that answers your question. Would this be a repurchase? No. Do I recommend this for anyone? No. I don't care if you're light, deeper, medium, green, blue, don't really care. Multicolored, olive. No, this just avoid the headache, especially if you're a beginner. Just avoid the headache. No. The next product I went to, and I promise it's the last TooFaced product, it's the TooFaced Gingerbread Tan Spicy Bronzer. This, I gotta tell you, it's my favorite bronzer. I ain't gonna lie. See, you would think by looking at this, oh, you still have some product. Very little comes off. But you see the different tones though, like this has a little bit of red in it, but the problem is whenever you put your brush in here, nothing comes off. So I think it gets to a certain point like this that it's just, it's done. It's just done. So yeah, that's the only thing about this product I don't like, is that you can't really grab everything that's in here. But I love the color, I love the pigmentation, because it has a little bit of a red tint into it, and I love how it looks on my face. Now, I did do a video on this one as well. This video right over here, I think a couple months ago, so I went through this product quick. Yeah, that lets you know how much I loved it, my dears. Yeah, that's how much I loved it. So, would this be a repurchase? Yes, if it just came out and not be limited edition, TooFaced. I'm just saying. If this comes out again during the holidays, oh, my dears, I'm definitely getting this again. But due that it's holiday, like I said, I can't really go and repurchase. I know, boo. But, this a repurchase? Yes. Would I recommend this to everybody? Yes. I don't care if you're lighter to the deepest of the deep. I think this will be a fantastic color for you. Okay, 2 more products left, and I promise no more TooFaced. No more from the TooFaced line. This is from the brand Winky Lux. This is the coffee bronzer in the shade Espresso. Gone. Now you're probably thinking, girl, that is dark. That is dark for you, and it has some little bits of sheen sparkles. Obviously, it is a lot darker, yes. But I mostly love using this, especially for the winter, because it's cold. We want to look a little bit more warmer during the cold times, at least I do. You know, I don't go into my brush and go, no, that'd be too dark. This would be a perfect color for deeper complexions. As for me, I get a light, like a little... Dogs are really not going to let me speak. I'm so sorry. Finally. I put my brush just a little dab. Yes, my dears, like a little boop, and put it on my face. And yes, my dears, I blend. I mean, I blend like a mad woman, my dears. Blend, blend, blend. Oh, and I also did a video, like a one brand tutorial, first impression type of video when I got this video right over here. And I absolutely love it. And this does a repurchase, of course. Oh, and one interesting little fact. They're starting to sell Winky Lux at Target. I know, I'm just as shocked as you are. I went to Target the other day and I was like, they sell it here now? I don't have to order online? Good to know. Good to know. Now, we made it, my dears. If you're still holding on, thank you. We made it till the end. The last bronzer I went through is from Hourglass. I know, very fantastic. From the shade Ambient. Lighting Bronzer. Diffused Bronze Light. Gone. It's completely gone. Yes, I know. Now, let me see if I can use a finger that's not like, you can really see. This one I absolutely love. Now, I love the packaging. It's very luxe, easy to open, you don't struggle. Fantastic. I love packaging like that. But you're not in the fear that it's gonna like fall and open somewhere. So I love. I did buy the little one because if you are not familiar, just in case, Hourglass is very expensive. So yeah, so I got the little one, and I had never tried. I'm curious, and I want to try more of their blushes, their highlighters, and everything. Just maybe a palette, except they're very expensive, so maybe slowly. I I'm not sponsored by them, so this may take. I purchase stuff out of my own money, so little FYI. But if you put me on PR, I'm all for it. But this I absolutely love. Now you can. It comes very, very light because that brand has very light, beautiful blended products. I absolutely love. This I would use definitely as a topper. Just like the majority of my bronzers are like toppers, that I will put my bronzer, I will put this, I'll put it right on top, because actually like right now I do have Physicians Formula bronzer, and I actually did use the last bit of this TooFaced Natural Lust bronzer on top of now, like the last bit. I literally like drag my brush into it to use it, so that's what I have. So that's what I love using these lighter ones, just as a topper. I have that little bit of glow that way you look nice and yummy. I know. I describe bronzer glowy products as yummy. I know. So this, is it a repurchase? Yes. I'm gonna explore the line a little bit more, because if you go down to my history of my videos, I don't use a lot of Hourglass, but I want. Well, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching to the very end. I really, really appreciate it. As I indicated, those Hourglass, Winky Lux, and the bunch of TooFaced bronzers that I actually went through the past couple of months. I know. So, if you have used these products, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like them, don't like them, different ways that you've used them. Put it down in the description below. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about beauty. Yes, my dears. Now, thank you so much for watching, and remember, just in case you haven't already, and just a little bit of a reminder, please consider subscribing. I would really, really appreciate it, and give me a like. It really, really helps me a lot. I really, really appreciate it. And one last thing, right before you leave, be safe, be kind, be careful. Like seriously, especially with this whole world national situation, please be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on the next video. See you soon.